Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Hey, catch I Hate the Homies podcast with yours truly, Rock T, Super Dave, and Griff. Get the sports download, laughs, and homie talk on the I Hate the Homies podcast everywhere you listen to podcasts. Brickety Tat, what's up there, pimpin'?
What up, Rock Teasy? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. On Tuesday's episode of The Checkup with Dr. David Angus, Nick Cannon elaborated on the moment he learned that his son Zen had brain cancer. Cannon explained that they took Zen to the doctor when they noticed his breathing was interesting, thinking that he might have asthma. We also noticed his head was a little larger, but all my kids have big heads, he said. I was a big-headed baby. And so you can imagine, you think you're taking your son to get a checkup, and I was thinking asthma, and to know that he gets diagnosed with brain cancer, that was a shock, he said. The Wild 'N Out star added that even with aggressive chemotherapy, the best scenario for Zen was to live until 3 or 4 years old. They started talking about chemo, and I was like, okay, if we do this, does that extend his life? Is that less suffering? And we were like, not really, especially where his tumor was placed. It was the center of his brain. They couldn't remove it. It was so deep. Cannon recalled his own experience with chemotherapy and said, I wouldn't call it pain. It just sucked everything out of you. I couldn't imagine that on a newborn and what that would do. Instead, the pair decided to let God operate and give him the best existence he could possibly have while he was still alive. Whew, that is a lot. Oh, my goodness.
Tough decision.
Yeah, tough decision. Prayers go out to him anyway, because I know that has to be hard. Even though he has lots more kids, I'm sure losing one is not an easy thing. Once again, y'all, yesterday Meg Thee Stallion took to the stand in the Tory Lanez assault trial. And according to LA Times, Megan took the stand, and she said after leaving the party at Kylie Jenner's house with Tory Lanez, former best friend Kelsey Harris, and Tory's bodyguard, an argument ensued. She said Tory was upset about being asked to leave the party and told Megan that she needed to stop lying to her friend Harris about their relationship because Harris had a crush on Tory and had just found out that they were having a sexual relationship. So the argument ensued, and Tory fired several shots at her, shouting, "Dance, B," and at least one bullet struck her feet. Now, she said she got back in the car and drove as she tried to stop the bleeding. Megan said that Tory promised the women $1 million each if they promised not to tell the police because he was already on probation. Well, y'all know the cops pulled the car over, and during the second half of her testimony, Meg got emotional about the aftermath of the alleged incident, saying that speaking out against Tory has put a target on her back in the male-dominated rap industry. She said she wished that he would have just killed her instead of having to go through what she's going through. That is a lot.
That's a bit dramatic.
That is a bit dramatic, but I'm sure it's a lot when you're a new celebrity kind of, and you just want to be loved by people, and you don't really do anything on your own to make people not like you. I could see if she said something like anti-Semitic or said something bad about somebody, like she didn't do nothing.
Minding her business.
Yeah, minding her business, and she got shot in the feet, and then people are ridiculing her and dragging her, and like she didn't even do nothing. So I just don't think that's fair. So I do understand, but I don't think I would hope that she don't wish he would have killed her.
No.
But I do know it's painful and it hurts when you don't do anything to anybody. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, and I'll keep y'all up on what's going on with that case. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.